term, that is what GTO checks, your words, which your interviewing officer checks, and your mansa, that is your thoughts, which the psychologist tests. What difference you found when you attempted the group testing there and when you attempted the group testing just for a few days with us, and what you feel made the difference?
Sir, the difference was that here we get proper guidance because you focused on each and every student with and you gave a lot of time.
Jai Hind everyone. So today we have with us a very proud Centurion, proud Fauji kid, Anjali. She's from Hathras, Uttar Pradesh, and recently she has cleared the NDA-153 from 18 SSB Prayagraj. And her success story is the real one, which has been, her journey has been of through the ups and downs she has seen, and the kind of grit and determination she has been able to show in the entire journey to clear the SSB. It will be really inspiring for all of you. So, heartiest congratulations, Anjali.
Thank you, sir.
And just let everybody know about your background and as to how you went about deciding this, as to you are going to, you are inspired to join the forces, and thereafter how you started this journey.
Thank you, sir. So I started since the childhood. It was my dream to become an army officer, but I knew that serious exam is there. But when I was in 10th class, I came to know that NDA is now open for girls also, and I was very rejoiced to know that because it was my childhood dream. As in childhood, you get other dreams also, but my primary dream was always fixed. That was to become an army officer.
So one thing, if I like to sum up your preparation or the how you went about, the first thing is your clear aim. You are absolutely sure that this is what you want to do. This is where you want to join. And thereafter, a good planning, sincerity, good time management, and then giving that much of importance to the subject as per your strengths and weaknesses. Where you realize you need to put in more effort, you did the same.
Yes.
So if I have to tell my viewers that, our viewers, that what is important when you start doing this preparation is you should be very clear as to what is your strength.
Yes.
If you have that kind of sincerity in you, do it yourself. You can prepare for the written, the syllabus is there, a lot of material is there. But if you find that because of various distractions or commitments, you are not able to focus for the written, it's always good to take a guidance where the things are structured and tailored as per the requirement of these students, and where you get good faculty to give you a good guidance. So it's always better to go for a coaching because there's a lot of competition there.
Yes, sir.
Now, Anjali, now let's come to the main part, which is the SSB.
Yes.
And SSB, obviously, the stage one is something which everybody says very unpredictable.
Yes.
You don't know as to what will happen in the stage one, and you took guidance from two places. So I'm sure that would have really helped you. Now, what was your experience when you joined here? Because what we follow here is we give a lot of importance to stage one. Stage one screening process is very important because otherwise, if you leave it, then all the entire preparation for stage two goes waste.
Yes, sir.
So here we have a very, very sincere approach in the sense we give personalized guidance to each of the candidate after the complete process is done, the GD is done. So how did you find it, and how you feel that it was, it was an important part in your getting screened in?
So first of all, screening, as it is very important because it will only give you confidence. I was confident in my screening that I'll get in. When I came here, the experience was very good because when it is very easy to read from book and I'll say this and that, but when you come on ground, when you see many candidates and they are also very competent, so your all self-confidence and everything gets down. So when you practice, then you are able to cope up with that. So when I came here, my first day was not that good. I had a story, but I was not able to express myself the way I should. So with practice and with guidance, I got to know what were my mistakes and what should I focus on. So I was able to get through. And I think that in this, because it is a group task, you can do it yourself, however good you are. So it helped me a lot because I got practice here. So it helped me a lot and I was able to easily clear the stage one.
Yeah, very good. So the basic initial tips as to how the importance of stage one, what is more important apart from OIR, the way we give importance to the PPDT, because that is what is the deciding
Yes.
factor. And in PPDT, it is actually the test of imagination and perception. And what I remember of your responses, your stories were imaginative. Only issues were you were not so forthcoming during the discussion. And here during the practice that you just got to practice, but
Yes.
the way you were really quick on uptake, and you understood the requirement quickly, and you implemented. First one you were not there, and the second you could implement it
Yes,
beautifully.
sir.
So that shows the kind of clarity in your mind as to this is my aim and I am going to do it. I am going to follow the guidance in the right way.
Yes.
So that is where when you performed in the stage one the last time, we were quite sure that you'll be able to do it.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the stage two, the main bottleneck to clear the SSB, and also your personality, your leadership qualities, those of 15 officer-like qualities being assessed by three techniques. Yeah, three different techniques. Same 15 officer-like qualities, but three different techniques. Karm, that is what GTO checks.
Yes.
Your words, which your interviewing officer checks, and your mansa, that is your thoughts, which the psychologist tests. So all three different techniques, and the preparation for all three is very, very different. Now, I'm sure you would have done your homework also before you started this preparation.
Yes.
So where you feel that when you got to know about these three techniques that you are going to assess, where you felt that you required more guidance and more preparation out of the
So
three?
out of the three, I thought that I need the most practice of interview and most guidance of interview, because first of all, I'm not that much I don't the way of my answering, whether the because the way of answering matters more than the answer, and my way of answering was horrific when I came here. And my interview was taken by Vasu sir, and he takes interview very nicely. So it was a way, because at each and every point, and he pointed my each mistake, which helped me a lot in my interview, because the harder you practice, it will be more easier for you to clear the SSB, because there you will feel that it is easy. Because after getting interviewed by Vasu sir, I thought that SSB of in Allahabad was quite easy. My interview was quite easy, so it helped me a lot from here. Sir gave me each and every advice, and I introspected on that, and I thought that yes, I am going wrong in this direction, and I looked on that.
Very good. So what matters, I can make out, is that the insight.
Yes.
You should know as to where you need more attention, where are your strengths and where are your weaknesses. And you knew that the way you answer the questions needed that fine tuning.
Yes, sir.
And the way Group Captain Basu went about guiding you, and as you said, that really helped.
Yes, sir.
Now let's talk about the psychology part as to where you felt that how one should go about preparing for psych. Again, because this is a very important task, which covers your unconscious mind, and here you have to write stories, and the complete process is a long one,
Yes.
where you have to really have good kind of mental stamina. You have to do all those 12 TATs, thereafter followed by the WATs, SRTs. So it's a long process.
Yes.
So where you feel you had, you required more guidance, and how did you prepare for the psychological test?
So for psychologist test, first of all, I didn't knew that what is needed and where am I lacking. So I took guidance, and I got to know where am I lacking. So in my psychology, I didn't had that much problem, but I was only lacking in using some negative words. For example, you are not supposed to use I, we, am, your name, own name, could, would, all these sentences. You are not supposed to use facts and all this. Your sentences should be feasible, they should be practical, and should be short, and not like you are making showing your English there. So I worked upon that, and I made simple, practical, and sentences which came to my mind initially. I practiced a little bit, and in my psychologist test, in my real SSB, I didn't went with preconceived ideas. I saw whatever there was, and I wrote whatever I got first idea in my mind, and I tried not to make the mistakes. which I was supposed to, because I was not supposed to make the mistakes. I focused on that only, and I was able to do that
Very
with
good.
good.
Very nice. Now, the third technique, that is the group testing. Now, group testing has got 9 tasks.
Yes, sir.
And the most important aspect of group testing is that you need proper guidance and practice. You need
Yes,
to
sir.
practice in a group. Now, out of these 9 tasks, which are those tasks which you feel are very important, and how the guidance here was helpful in your attempt at the SSB?
Sir, in GTO, I felt GTO is the most interesting, and I felt it was the best part. And the guidance which I got here helped me a lot. It genuinely helped me a lot, because in my first of all, in my first case, I started with group discussion. My first group discussion was okay. We were given national interest topics, international interest, and I was able to participate in good. I was able to participate good. But one or two candidates were there. They were trying to dominate the group. So I got a little irritated by that, and in second GD I was not able to give that much of good performance. The second task, my GD was not my second GD eroded, my performance got a little down, and I was not a little happy. I was dejected by that. In my second uh, task, that was GP, I reminded what instructions were given to me, and I tried to follow them. But in trying to follow them, I missed out on writing the solutions of last two problems. But that part was good, that I wrote the problems in sequence. The order of my problems was good, and in my group all the candidates were their solutions were not that good, and their reasoning was not okay. So the GTO was a little bit happy by that, and he supported one or two points of mine. So from there I got a little bit of confidence that it's only second task and you can do better in the next one.
Yeah, so
So
GP,
this,
group
yes sir.
planning exercise, is one of the most important tasks in your abstract field,
Yes
where
sir.
your abstract thinking, writing, and talking is concerned. So, if you see the process, complete task, it's done in 2 stages: individual planning, group planning. So you have to write also, you have to discuss, come to a definite conclusion. So all these aspects shows that must have got a lot of importance.
Yes sir.
So these things what you did, I'm sure would have really made your performance, overall performance, look good there.
Yes sir.
And which is the next task you feel? And before that, I would like to ask you. Generally, one should not compare, but a lot of guidance is available all over the country. And you went to one of the popular centers in Delhi. I have no doubt that they are also doing their effort. They must be also guiding the students. But what difference you found when you attempted the group testing there, and when you attempted the group testing just for a few days with us, and what you feel made the difference?
Sir, the difference was that here we get proper guidance, because you focused on each and every student with and you gave a lot of time. For example, I came for only 2 days. Only I was able to go to GTO Ground for 2 days only, and I told you that I'm leaving tomorrow. So you took command task, and you helped me to. You told me where am I lacking and where should I. So you focused on each and every student and every aspect to, with given time which is required. So I think that it helped me a lot,
Okay.
because we can practice ourselves, but what is the use of that practice until and unless we will not get to know what is wrong and what is right.
Okay, so
So
practice in the
yes
right
sir.
direction. So I'm glad that the that personal guidance the thing which we follow in Centurion, it helped you, and we are as happy and as glad as you and your family is, and it gives us a real sense of happiness when we see candidates who are really focused, and they have got a lot of inspiration to join the forces. It gives us a lot of happiness to see them clearing, and let me tell you that the kind of commitment which I've seen in you, I hope that you have the good chance to making it in the merit. You have a very good chance to clear the merit list also, and since you have been doing very well in your physical activities, you have taken part in a lot of outdoor activities, games, whether it is martial arts also. So, and apart from that, you have been doing good in studies also. So, both the aspects will really help you during the training, and I'm sure there also, you'll come out with flying colors. So, my advice to you now is stay focused the way you are, have that kind of commitment and determination to keep achieving what you have. Set your targets and do your best, give your best, and become a very good officer. So all the best, Anjali, and God bless you and do very well in life.
Thank you, sir.